What's up, everybody? Films38 here, playing more NieR. I have bad news. Well, it's good news. Well, it's news. I found out how to catch rainbow trout. That's the good news. The bad news is now I have to go do it. I don't even know what the main plot is. Are we? Is it just check in with Popola? What? I don't even know. What the? I did the quest. I did as promised. As promised. I complete the mansion off screen. It's pretty quick once you know what you're doing. So that was actually not nearly as tedious as I was worried about. I guess a slight thing if you were hyper interested in every single detail of the OP. I did plant more crops, just a random assortment of the seeds I had on hand. I don't know if they're ever going to grow, but I did plant those. This person's really really committed, huh? Is that worth it? Feel good about that? Are they still... For real? You guys are like 300 feet away. Okay, so last time I had a big deal about how we've tried every single combination possible. There's no way to know where we can fish with the combinations we have. One thing I've learned is earthworms are next to useless. There's one single kind of fish in the entire game you can catch with those, and we haven't gotten to that yet. What you are supposed to do is come here, and you know how I mentioned, like, we've tried every single combination, we've done everything we can. I wasn't entirely correct about that. And I wasn't entirely correct about a different thing that I talked about, which is that, according to the thing that I read when I first started figuring out how to actually fish, putting bait on your fishing rod makes it so you get better fish. So that was a fucking lie. It turns out the lure sometimes also is the only thing that can catch certain types of fish. Just no bait, just the lure, nothing else. And I have to come to here and fish with no bait, just the lure, to get... Was there a reflection in the water there? What was that? To get my precious, precious rainbow trout. And if this is wrong, I'll die. That's a fish. Looks just like all the other ones. Doesn't look... It's a rainbow trout. Doesn't look any more rainbowy than any other ones. But yeah, apparently that was over a foot long, even though it looked like it was only 6 inches in NieR's hands. You know, a lot of times when you see it in someone's hand, that makes it look bigger or smaller than it actually is. So honestly, I don't know why I'm complaining. It's very understandable. That's trying to gauge length by looking at how it looks like when someone's holding on to it. It really is not helpful for getting a proper perspective. Okay, so diagonal down is... I actually do have to do that. Sometimes it's not directly to the side, sometimes it is diagonal. But sometimes it's not. Now I'm holding straight down, despite what the animation looks like. Whatever. It gets the job done. That's fine. At least we have... like, we're on a roll now. That one was almost... that was over 2 feet. I was about to say that one was almost 3 feet. I guess it was 2.5, right? 30 inches is 2.5 feet? I'm not crazy. I'm not insane. I'm not stupid. So if you round up, it checks out. So yeah, that's a really cool thing, that the way to catch the next level of fish is to just not even try. Don't put any bait on your... I was terrified that when I was trying to catch the plot-relevant shaman fish, I had I could use the lure as much as I wanted, but once I get out of the main quest and I'm fishing for side quests, that it is not, in fact, an infinite lure, and that I actually have to buy a new lure every time a fish bites it and, I guess, perhaps swallows it. But no, it would appear that the lure is still reusable, which is a relief that the game is not being quite as tedious as it could if it wanted to be. Nope, that wasn't it. At least we got this sick-ass music. I really like... I really... It's been said by many people, including me before already in this playthrough, but really digging the music of this game. It slaps. I do think the facade theme is my favorite, which is wild. I tried to look on YouTube, and there's like I think I might have already said this. There's a remix that I think is the Prince/King's theme, but it's not the actual music that plays at Facade. And it could be because there's a different thing. There's another thing I was worried about, is the Replicant remake that got released within the past couple of years. I was consulting that to figure out where I need to fish and what bait I need to use, and I was terrified that perhaps in the update things had been changed. But no, it appears that much is accurate. But yeah, when I tried to look up the Facade music from NieR, it plays, if you look that up on YouTube, you'll get the King's theme, which is the right melody, and I think it's from the remake, but it's not the OG. And if that is the village music in the remake, then the remake has a version of that music that I don't think is as good as the original, and I'm sad I can't find the original anywhere online. That's 5, right? God, I hope so. I mean, God, I hope that's 7, but I don't think it is. We'll check after this one. I think this one will be 6. And if it's less, I'll be sad. I'm doing it for Yonah. It blows my mind that it's like just tug in the opposite direction, and in fact the best way to do this is to not pay any attention to what's... Technically you can pay a little attention to know that, like, if pulling directly back on the joystick is not working, you do need to go slightly in a direction that is opposite. Sometimes you go at a right angle, sometimes you pull diagonally, but you do need to go opposite of that. But aside from that, just look at the health bar and only change when you notice the health bar is not going down anymore. Okay. One more. I was right. I really... My pessimism told me that I was overestimating how many fish I had caught, but looks like... I'm actually doing pretty good. Since I'm all the way out here, I'm curious if I should stop by the junk heap. Because I don't know how good other weapons are going to be in this game, but I spent a buttload of money on Beastbane, and it's working out pretty well for me, and I'm curious if I should just focus on upgrading Beastbane. Hey, that one was even longer and bigger. Throbbier. I don't know why I said that. I wonder if it is worth investing in Beastbane rather than holding out for an even better weapon. Because I think this looks like it's going to be one of the best boys, if not the best boy. And every other weapon I picked up has been kind of a disappointment in comparison. Also a good time to just shore up on medicinal herbs, because I think pretty much every single one of these boxes drops a medicinal herb. So I think it is worth the walk, even though it's a little bit tedious. Alright, yeah, I was lacking. I'm still not full up. Or maybe I am just now, but... all of those together did not, fill me up. All that fishing took less than 10 minutes. Felt like 30, didn't it? But, nope, we're making good time. I do know we are approaching a side quest number that I will be happy to see in terms of percentage completed.
He doesn't speak about Mom as much these days.
Jacob?
Yeah?
Can you read me a story?
In a bit, okay? I've got a customer right now.
Is he, like, locked in the electric chair back there? Where is he? How can I help you? I'm ready to strengthen your weapon anytime. Wait, what can I buy from you? Is it just robot parts? Yeah, it's mostly robot parts, I think. Ooh, I need a lot of iron ores, but I'm pretty close there. And that is a hefty boost in attack power. I think if I have enough money to buy 4 more iron ores, I think that probably is worth it. And I can sell other ores if I need to get there. Ah, it's 1,000 each, damn. We do have 50,000 though, so that's worth it. And it's another 1,000 to upgrade the weapon, but that's still weird. We're swimming in it, because the last couple of side quests were like gang busters moneymakers. In fact, NieR can probably retire and help out Yonah full time. But you never know when you need the rainy day fund, so for Yonah, you have to keep working on these errands. Okay, let's strengthen Beastbane. Successfully forged. Now what is 20 iron, 1 complex machine, 1 machine oil. And it's still only an extra 1,000 to boost it even further. So honestly, I'll just keep that in mind, because that's pretty neat. And we have, did I see we had 50,000? We've honestly, like, we could buy, I mean, we shouldn't, but we could buy all of that iron ore right now and still have a hefty sum left over. I didn't see if the shop sold other robot parts, but we will be content with the upgrade for now, but it is worth noting that it is not crazy impossible to upgrade it again. And if we find another weapon that's even better than Beastbane, I'll be sad. Not that it was worth the investment. Oh, it was worth the investment no matter what, because it didn't cost all that much. But alas. Ooh, hey, buddy. Sure, I'll take you. Oh. Look at him go. I'm gonna go blind. I mentioned the eclipse last time, right? It was pretty chill. I had glasses to make sure I didn't go blind, and I'm worried I'll need those glasses again to ensure that Kaine does not burn an after image into my retinas every time she teleports in front of the screen. Yeah, what's our... Get medicine from Popola. Okay. Why is... That's... Okay, that is up here. Alright, alright. Got a medicinal herb. That's medicine, right? You have anything new to say? Might as well check in on you.
My.
I don't know if that's new, so I'll just say... Giant stone buildings aren't boxes that carried people. Folks sure did a lot of amazing things back then. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't remember for sure.
Ah.
Visiting Popola again today? Yeah, yes. Yes. Appreciate that the chord progression between the village music and the library music sounds very similar to each other. It's pretty chill.
Popola, her cough is getting worse.
Oh, that's not good.
I need more medicine, please.
The thing is, I actually just ran out.
Can I just sell all my medicinal herbs so you have that medicine, and then I can get that medicine from you? I assume I need specialty medicine, but does it help that I can just give you other medicine?
I hate to ask this, but can you get me some vapor moss? You'll find it growing near the southern gate.
You said vapor moss, right? I'll be right back.
Okay. Vapor moss sounds important. In fact, it almost sounds too important. I'm very much hoping that it's not just I walk up to it and I get it. I hope it's that I have to press a pick up Vapor Moss button, because that is the signifier I have been told to look out for to make sure, hey, make sure you have a good amount of side quests done before that. I don't think the game tells you this, but there's a little bit of a point of no return system. I hope that doesn't spoil too much. I thought that was Yonah for a second, but no, it's just a child. If I bought everything I want, I'd be broke in a minute. Must show restraints. I forgot about her. That's cute. Okay, it's over there. I'll just ignore that for now. Don't worry about that. We need to go fishing for Yonah. But yeah, a lot of RPGs have this sort of thing. I think it's become more of a custom, and I think this is a very good thing, more of a custom to tell the player, hey, this is going to move things forward a little bit, so make sure you've got certain things done before you are ready to... There is a boar. Yeah, I've, a couple of times I have, on my way back to the village... Okay, well, they're going to attack me anyways, so I'll just ignore them. On my way back to the village, I've noted, wait, there is a boar there, even though on my way out of the village, I've complained, how come I don't get a boar? I do get one, he's just slightly tucked away, so I didn't notice him before. So yeah, good news is... We'll be getting to get back into the plot fairly soon. Bad news is, we have to do more and more fishing before we get to that point. But yeah, I think Baldur's Gate had it. Mass Effect has had a couple, but that's usually for endgame. Spoilers, we're not at endgame yet. Mass Effect, it's like, hey, once you do this, the game's pretty much done. That's it. This is the point that your save file will revert back to when you load this again. And yeah, we're not there. We're not there. But we're just at it again. I haven't played any Baldur's Gate, but I believe we are at a we are nearing an act break of Baldur's Gate, where it's like, all right, this is the first chunk of a sea turtle egg. This is the first chunk of the story. Make sure you have your errands for the first chunk of the story done before you do this.
Yo.
I've got the fish.
Well, scratch my back and call me Sally. Them's some rainbow trout, all right. You're getting better, young one. Right, time for me to teach you some new pearls of wisdom. Let's head over to the harbor there.
One. Yonah is dead.
Fine work, son, fine work. You're a true man of the sea now, and no denying.
I can't believe you made me work on a fishing boat. I had to cut you in half. The old man is more fearsome than we thought. But my fishing skills improved.
Oh,
Listen, I'm sorry about that whole fishing boat thing earlier, but I thought the best way to teach you. And it worked, yeah? This time I got a hankering for 5 bream. Catch 'em and I'll teach you one of my most secret techniques.
I think this is the shit we need the earthworms for. Do I fucking remember where I need to fish? Absolutely the hell fuck not. So let's just try it. How many do I even need? I can't even... I wasn't even paying attention. God damn it. I'm antsy. What?
Really quiet, Weiss.
The fish will be scared away otherwise, no?
Yeah, but it's just weird.
May I talk freely then?
No.
Then what would you have me do?
Shh, you're scaring them away.
Damn.
I don't know if that's updated dialogue or if I've just missed out on it because dialogue happens over the me trying to fish. Yay, it's nothing. I'm relieved. Like, it took a while for me to figure it out, but I am relieved that I figured out what it means if I fish up trash. That is a legitimate sweat off my back. That's not a phrase. I think this counts as a separate fishing area, so we'll try this out. But yeah, I know a couple of times me fishing has interrupted that dialogue, and the dialogue has just continued without it actually... without us getting to hear it. So that last part sounded familiar, but I haven't heard that first chunk before, and it's very funny. God damn it. Okay. So, we have a couple of other... I think it's... God damn it, I think it's the Eastern Plains. How many do I need? 5. That's not that many, right? They're okay. We're gonna be okay. I'm confident enough in my ability now that I should be able to catch them pretty consistently. However...
What's new?
I will not go back a third time. 13 ought to be enough. That's 2 for fishing in the wrong place, because I think the only other 2 options are in the village and Northern Plains. And then I have 11 left to actually catch them, which means as long as I have a 50% success rate, that'll be enough. And judging from those rainbow trout, I have it down to a science now. I don't like the science. I think that, let me be very clear, I think the science is dumb. But we do have it down to a science now. Excuse me. Ow. I gotta say, again, sorry if I've already spoiled it, but I gotta say, I understand the temptation to not directly tell the player, hey, things are gonna go down after you accept this particular quest thing. Truly no sense of urgency given to, hey, I'll be right back with that favorite moss. It's been a month. Because of the Fisherman's Gambit shit, I told Popola, my daughter is getting worse. She's going to die soon. Do you have any more medicine? Popola said, there's medicine, there's an herb in the village you can go get. Please go get that for me. NieR said, I'll be right back. And a month has passed. And I'm back in the village, still not collecting the thing Popola asked me to. It would have made way more sense from a plot perspective to handle these before the mansion. But now we're in a weird spot where we have waited until the last possible second to complete it, and now it's taking forever. Like, a lot of RPGs have this thing. Like, Mass Effect, every time you do a side quest that does not feel that important, it's like, hey, hundreds of, perhaps thousands of people are dying every minute, and you're here dancing at the casino or whatever. But this specific, like, emotional undercurrent of this game of, like, the only reason our main character is doing anything is to keep his daughter healthy. And we've spent a month fishing. Damn it. It's very funny. There's also, I figure I did spoil myself on where I can go fishing in the desert. We did get a tip saying there are places to fish in the desert, but I did look up exactly where that is. I don't think that's where you catch bream, so I'm not gonna try, but I could be wrong. Because a bream's a real fish, right? It sounds like a real fish. I don't actually know. I don't actually know. All the other fish until now, well, maybe not a shaman fish, I don't know about that one, but pretty much all the other fish until now have been real fish. And then you hit me with the NieR bream, and I'm like, it could be. I don't fucking know. I also could be wrong about the earthworm. Nope. That wasn't an evil. Oh, the bait was eaten. Awesome. Okay. I don't know if this is, I don't know if I'm ready for such advanced levels of gameplay. Okay, nope, not that. We are going...
Poor girl.
Yeah, I know. I'm catching fish. It's for her own good. If I don't get it soon, we're going to be here forever. And it's going to be upsetting and maddening for everyone involved. But let's do a little bit more trial and error before we just immediately look at the guide again. Because I try not to use guides whenever I can, but sometimes you run into a side quest that is so insanely tedious that's ruining your enjoyment of an otherwise fantastic game, and you just want it to be done as soon as possible. Yeah, thought it might have been. Why don't we try just a normal lure? That sounds fun. That's a branch. Yeah. It's upsetting that I can even tell which piece of junk it is by how fast the health bar goes down. It's that easily distinguishable. I'm looking this up. Remember when I said that the earthworm is only used to catch one fish in the whole game? That is correct. Not the one I need. In fact, there's a good chance not relevant to any of the quests that this fisherman guy is going to give me. It also notably, not noticeably, those are two separate words. Notably, it did say I should use the earthworm at the Eastern Road, which is what I've been doing. And I caught junk with that, so that wasn't the answer. But fuck me, it doesn't matter. I have to go all the way back to Seafront. And if the guide is correct, which it might not be. It's been right so far, but it might not be. Have I talked to that person up there who's walking around on the bridge? I've been up there before. Oh, I guess not. Not that way. Hang on. Let me see if that's possible. Because I've seen her walking around quite a bit. I don't know if I can actually get there. Oh yeah, I don't think I can. That's a ghost villager. I'm not allowed to talk to her. Oh, there's no way. Okay. Guide's been right so far, but how to use the earthworm didn't seem quite accurate, so it could be wrong. No way of knowing until we try this. But apparently I have to use another a good chance the rest of the Fisherman's Gambit storylines don't require any bait at all, which is insane. But use an unbaited lure at the pier, right in front of the guy, and then we get to move onwards. What are you even attacking? Oh, was there a goat all the way over there? Yeah, why'd they go over there? I was done with them. Excuse me. Moment of truth. Go to the pier, fish without a lure, or fish with a lure, but not with any mate bait. See what the hell fuck happens. Nope, that wasn't a thing. The fish got away. Okay, I'm glad it didn't say not even a nibble, because there was a nibble, and sometimes it says that even though there definitely is a nibble. Nope, that wasn't a big nibble. That's a chunky fish. That's an actual, like, big fish. It's a bream! It's smaller than the rainbow trouts I caught earlier, even though the model clearly didn't indicate that. Alright, my hyperfixation is not going to let me not pick this up. It is very much distracting my groove. Alright, only 5 of these. That's not terrible. Maybe it is. This is another, yeah. Fish got away. Yeah, I bet it did. Glad that was worth it. That doesn't, this feels too strong to be a bream. If it's not a bream, it better be a shark. Gonna be mad if it's something that's completely irrelevant to anything I've been doing. That's a chonky boy! Oh, that was a bream. That seemed like it was it was a completely different model from the other bream I caught, but it's a bream. So they tell me. Nope, that didn't count. Not even a nibble, even though there was a nibble that I saw. I'd much rather just catch small breams, because it seems like the chonkier they are, the longer their health bar is. The first bream I caught was not that bad. These ones are tedious. Every minute I spend on this, Yonah's condition gets worse, but I'm doing it all for her. No explanation for why. I don't get paid for this. The only payment I get is increasing my fishing skill, which, to be clear, aside from, like, some of the recipe menu side quests, has not ever... There's no reason why NieR should think that increasing my fishing skills is going to help Yonah, aside from ensuring that more fish are available in the market for some reason. Like, I understand it's like, once you do this quest line, you'll unlock things in the market. From a logical perspective, insane that the fishing village refuses to stock a fish until I have already caught a lot of it, and given it to a guy who explicitly eats them. Doesn't use them to supply the village. I guess he said if there are any left over, he sometimes sells them off, but he says he usually just eats them. Bream! I don't even know how to catch a shark, dude. I imagine once I... God damn it. Once my fishing skill is at its max, I can use other fish as bait, and that helps me get some sharks. But I'm hoping I can just buy sharks from the shop, perhaps. 'Cause catching 10 seems still very tedious. Yeah, thought it might have. I'm getting antsy. Getting antsy. I want that vapor moss, man. But I'm not supposed to go get it. God, this is another one. Yeah. I know. We got away. And I'm realizing, like, that one apparently can still break my line, but I'm realizing these bream are the ones where, when I was first trying to fish, these were the ones that kept breaking my line and getting away, before I realized I needed bait to catch the small boys. Because I'm fishing at seafront with just the lure. I did that a ton and didn't catch anything. I almost call this place Rotfront. I've been editing my Signalis Let's Play. Signalis fucking slaps, dude. That video game is just fantastic all around. Love it. Go watch the LP. Or go buy it and play it. Or do both. Please do at least one of those. But preferably do both. Hey, you ungrateful hellspawn, here's your fish.